Hi, I'm Paul Russell. You're in the Musical Mandala, and I'd like to welcome you to this walkthrough through Ear Training Level 2, The Tower. This app is designed to help you explore and to internalize interval relationships, chords, and the relationship between chords. So to start, as in all the apps, we'll go up and start the drone. Just below the drone, you'll see a slider, and this slider shifts the ratio between how much drone and how much of the selected tones you hear. For example, I'll select this C and this G. And here we hear more of the tones. And now we hear more of the drone. In the control panel below the drone, in the top level, you'll see the key selector, which consists of 1, the tonal center, and 2, the mode. The tonal center is arranged by the circle of fifths. So starting at C, this right arrow takes us to G, up another sharp to D, and so on. You'll see all the shifts in the tower below as you do this. Then going back, we'll either take away sharps or add flats to F, B flat, E flat, and so on. For our modes, we have major, Mixolydian, Dorian, natural minor, and harmonic minor. All 5 modes great for composition. In the second row of the control panel, we have a choice between male and female choirs, between a closed syllable and an open syllable and then we'll shift between training modes and testing modes. We'll start in training mode. So first things first, you can select single tones, follow their paths, their resolutions, pairs of tones, and triads. Or chords you just make up. Now, below the tower diagram, you will see 3 radio buttons. 1 for the middle column, the tonic chords. 1 for the left column, the predominants, what I like to call the lifts. And the right column for the dominant chords, what I like to call the twists. So within a group, I can switch between root position chords. There's our A minor chord, our C chord, our E minor chord. And from these, I can go to, say, the F chord, to D minor, to C. In the lower left-hand corner of the main design panel, you'll see the inversions control. And this control allows you, within the limits of the available tones, to shift up an inversion, in this case from C to C over E to C over G. And the program remembers the inversion you were in last. So now, if I switch to F, it'll be very elegant. And back to C, But say, for example, that now I want to go to F over C, but the program remembers that I was just in a root position F. So I'm going to hit pause. Now, while pause is selected, any change I make, you're not going to hear until I hit play again. So in this case, I want to make a transition from C to F over C. So I'm going to go to F, invert down, and then hear the elegant transition I just created by hitting play. And I'll head back to C. And now I want to go to G over B, so I'll go to root position G, invert twice, and here. Now, in the lower right-hand corner of the main design window, you'll see two modes. The present mode shows us the name of chords here in the lower frame, and the note names of single tones here in the main frame. By shifting from the letter C to the Roman numeral 1, the view switches. And now, in the lower frame, we have chord functions, represented by Roman numerals, and we have tones in solfege. And that's the basic layout. Oh, including that you can switch the color of the layout to a kind of berry red, teal, sunflower yellow, and blue, according to your preferences and your mood. So those are the main functions in training mode. Now let's go to testing mode. So here in test mode, you'll see most of the controls are the same. What's new are these numbers 1 through 5 between the main design panel and the chords. So level 1 tests thirds. Level 2 tests sixths. I can test thirds and sixths by having both 1 and 2 selected, and I can test thirds or sixths by having either one or the other connected or selected. Level 3 tests fourths and fifths. Level 4 tests triads in root position, and level 5 tests for inverted triads. And all these can be selected in combination or singly. Now let's say we just want to listen for thirds. I'll start my drone. You'll see in the low panel that there's 10 questions per round. I'll begin. And then I'll select B and D. And voila, it tells you if you got it. If you didn't get it, it'll show you what you selected and then the right answer. And that's how test mode works. And that's it for the basic walkthrough. Hope you really enjoy your explorations and your internalization of these musical relationships. Thanks for listening.